So what's up with Wuhan? Hello. Welcome to the Beta Boys podcast. This is episode 6. For those of you joining us that are new, you should probably check out our other episodes. And for those of you who watched since episode 1, why? But also thank you for watching or listening, both. So Wuhan.
Wait. I have to introduce myself.
No one cares about you.
No,
Fuck
excuse
you.
me? Excuse me?
I'm B2 and that's all you need to know.
No. I'm B1. There's a reason why I'm B1.
Alright, fine. I'm B2.
And I'm B1. And like B2 said, welcome back to the podcast.
Why are you stealing my lines?
I'm pretty sure I said that first. Anyway, welcome back. It's a beautiful Tuesday.
Again.
It's a beautiful Tuesday again. And today we're going to be talking about Wuhan.
Or the coronavirus.
The coronavirus. Since you are from Wuhan, B2, would you like to explain what the coronavirus is?
I am not from Wuhan. Fuck you, man. Yeah, I'm actually not from Wuhan. That was a lie. But isn't it just has like pneumonia-like symptoms, right? You have like fever and like
it's like flu. It's very similar to the cold, is what I've heard from.
But like the symptoms only occur after like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and they say that like even now you could not show any symptoms, and you could still have it and spread it.
Yeah,
which is pretty scary if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't know. I've been watching the news lately because of this coronavirus, and it's like everywhere on YouTube and stuff.
Oh.
And it sounds scary, but like people also say that, you shouldn't be too scared about it.
Yeah, I think there's just a lot of mass hysteria because one person got it and then it spread and then it traveled across like the globe and now everyone could technically have it and people are just paranoid. And when you get paranoid, you tend to kind of what's the word? It's like make it like really exaggerate the situation. Exaggerate.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm a bit illiterate.
Thank you for that insightful commentary on the corona.
Dyslexia.
Yeah.
But you tend to exaggerate, and then you get more scared, which isn't good for the situation. So, I think it's really bad what's going on. But then you can kind of help the situation by just living life normally, I guess. And if you do like show symptoms, then you should seek medical help immediately.
And also, like, people are saying that people are dying every day and the death toll is rising rapidly.
Isn't that false?
It is rising. People are dying, but
the amount of cases,
the majority of the people who have died are old people.
Yeah,
who have had other underlying health problems.
Like your immune system, it plays a big role because, as we said, it's just like the normal cold, like but worse.
But worse.
So, it is more prone to old people, and like what the death toll is only like a small percentage of the amount of people that actually like do have it, right? Like not everyone that gets it dies.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so just stay calm, fam. Stay calm, relax.
Yeah, if you're young, if you're not old, then you don't really have a lot to worry about. I mean, you
should still live a healthy lifestyle. That's like the most important point. It's like take care of yourself, right? Like keep your immune system high, and don't do shit that will get you sick. Yeah.
I think it's I'm looking at it now. Death toll hits 425.
Out of how many cases that actually?
I don't know, thousands.
Yeah, so like it's a small percentage of like the people that actually do have it.
425. That's 5 people off 420.
But is it?
Yeah.
Damn.
We were close. There was once a point where the death toll was 420.
Yeah. Did you hear that
Just moving on.
No. Did you hear that alcohol and like high temperatures?
Can cure or prevent
Yeah.
coronavirus.
So basically,
If you
just
if you drink
drink a lot of alcohol.
if you drink Corona, you don't get coronavirus.
No, but the thing is, you can't drink Corona because Corona is not high enough of a percentage. Like you have to be like 40% alcohol and above. So like,
What if you just drink
vodka or
a lot of
spirits.
coronavirus? A lot. What if you drink a lot of Corona?
That I don't think that'll help. Like, it's better to drink one shot than like just like 6 bottles of beer.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
disappointing.
Like you got to drink like really high percentage alcohol, like 40% and above. Yeah, you should but this is also drink responsibly. Don't drink if you're underage. Thank you. But we have to put that disclaimer out there. Yeah, just speaking of alcohol, I actually want to learn how to do like bartending and making like cocktails.
I think you want to talk about something. I have a feeling you want to talk about something very specific. Very
like
specific.
like making like cocktails and stuff. It's such an art.
Yeah.
I find it so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is because I watched like the Tipsy Bartender, right? And I
This
think
is a
he's-
YouTube channel.
yeah, but he mainly posts on Facebook.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like just like doing bartendery stuff,
Mm.
but then he always has like these women on his shows. And no offense, but they kind of serve no purpose on his.
Of course.
Video.
I mean, it could serve a whole lot of purposes, depending on your audience.
I guess, but it's like he could make the drink.
Doesn't he? Doesn't he?
He does
Doesn't
make the
the woman?
drinks.
Doesn't the woman just not do anything?
She just hands him the stuff.
yeah.
So I don't understand what he's doing with that.
Mm.
But yeah, after watching his videos, I really wanted to learn how to like make drinks and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like, might want to do a course in like bartending or baristering.
Barista, isn't it?
That's
Barista's coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think bartending is cooler,
Yeah, that's
to
true.
be
It
honest.
is.
And the whole the
Shaking
ones where
it.
like they drop the cup in,
Oh
that kind of thing.
yeah. There's a.
I don't really get that because it like makes the whole mess.
Yeah, but then when is the bar ever clean?
Fair enough.
So
I guess that was a little bit of recent news, but
it's a bit of insight
mm,
to our insight.
yeah, but I guess we have some more important news, a bit more severe, I guess, that we've come across recently. So basically, we posted our first few episodes
Oh yeah.
a few weeks ago. That was
did.
pretty nice. It was pretty nice to see our episodes
Oh yeah.
up on Spotify.
It was so oddly satisfying.
Yeah, to
Like, just
just
seeing
see Beta Boys
Mhm.
like on Spotify
Yeah.
and on YouTube as well. But then it didn't last very long. Because I went back and searched up Beta Boys on Spotify,
hmm
and guess what came up? A different podcast called the Beta Boys.
Oh.
Yeah, it was called the Beta Boys podcast. It was the exact same spelling
Yeah.
as our podcast, and like to make matters worse, they just started posting in the same month as us.
Oh, did they?
In January? Yeah, they posted like a few days before us. Their first episode.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was like, what?
Damn. That's a crazy coincidence. Let me search them up right now.
Yeah. So I was pretty, we were kind of shocked, I guess. And just to make things clear, we didn't intend to steal
Their name.
their name. I mean, we thought that it was an original name.
Yeah,
Like,
we actually
we
did.
came up with it ourselves, and we were like, "Dude, this is gonna be so cool. We're gonna call it the Beta Boys, and
Yeah.
we're gonna be awesome and stuff."
Their picture is just two boys floating.
Just floating.
They're just floating.
It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I quite enjoyed the art.
Yeah,
that was
it's
really
pretty
nice.
good.
That was good. That was
Yeah.
very creative.
I mean, by the off chance that you guys are listening to this, the other Beta Boys, if you guys are listening to us right now, then
How you doing?
how are you doing? First of all, I've actually listened to your episodes.
Oh, did you? Which one?
Like, I've listened to snippets of like all of them, all of
Mm.
those. Pretty good podcast.
I think I listened to like the first one.
Mm.
Like not fully, but they said they were like recording from like a closet or
I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
mm,
And yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do if we're gonna keep. Because I kind of want to keep our name.
I think our name's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, it depends. It depends on how it goes and whether they are gonna change their name or, I mean, we have to change our name maybe.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
Yeah, Beta Boys, if you're listening to this.
Yeah, the other Beta Boys.
We come in peace.
Yeah, we're coming. We don't want any trouble.
Also, if you guys are in Australia, hit us up.
Oh yeah, because they are in
America somewhere.
Somewhere in America. Kansas or Texas, something like that. I forgot. I remember they were talking about where they were from.
Yeah. I think I heard that part.
Yeah.
But
So I guess you guys can be the American Beta Boys, and we can be the Australian Beta Boys.
If you guys ever come to Australia, hit us up.
Yeah, we can collab. We can do a little, you know.
Yeah, we'll talk about what can we talk about?
We can talk about how Australia's way better than America.
True that.
Yeah. And you guys can try and defend yourself, but
it's just facts.
Yeah,
it's straight up facts at this point. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Kansas, I didn't really watch the Super Bowl this year, but Kansas won the Super Bowl, first time in
that
50.
means nothing to me.
Oh. Well, I'm saying this to our Beta Boy brothers over in Kansas. They won first time in 50 years.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's pretty remarkable.
Mm.
And they won by 11 points, I think.
Is that a lot?
I don't actually know.
I don't know
31
how
to 20.
American football. Okay, let's talk about American football for a second.
All right.
Because I really don't get it.
I don't really get it either, but it's just nice to watch.
It is pretty cool to watch.
The idea that you can tackle anyone.
Exactly. That's the point. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Is there a limit to? I mean, who can you tackle and who can you not tackle?
I think you can tackle anyone.
Can you just tackle anyone?
I think you're meant to well, not tackle them, but you can block. You can try to stop them.
Yeah.
Right. But it's not like Australian football where you can only tackle the guy that has the ball.
Yeah.
In American football, you can just tackle anyone. They don't even have to be holding the ball. So basically, your life is at danger.
24/7.
Every second of the game.
Yeah.
So but it's so satisfying to watch when someone throws the ball and the guy who's 50 meters away or 100 meters away
and just catches it
and starts running.
Woo! And then everyone's
how
cheering.
do you catch that? That thing's like an egg. It's literally just an egg.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't get how they throw it so far.
I know.
Yeah.
And how they make it spin.
Oh yeah.
If I threw something like that, it would just start tumbling.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to be able to play American football once.
I don't think we can survive American football.
I think I'll get snapped.
You just get concussed.
I would
instantly
die. Yeah.
It's crazy. They can just do anything. They just kick them and just punch them out of the way. It's so violent.
Yeah, they go head on. They actually
just
butt heads and everything. Yeah. That's
I find that a lot of American sports are pretty violent in general. MMA.
Oh, MMA.
I mean, MMA is not strictly American. Is it?
It's not strictly
it's
American.
Strictly American, but Americans love MMA so much. They have all these technical terms and stuff.
MMA is just street fighting.
It's just two guys fighting. It's just no rules.
There's blood on the ground.
Yeah,
at the end.
Yeah,
so much blood.
My parents hate it. My mom hates that stuff. She's like, why is that a sport?
As a MMA fighter, you have to be prepared for every fighting style.
Yeah. Have you seen when they knock them down and they fall to the ground, and then they just start going at them and just start hitting their face, just
you
over
can
and
do
over.
that?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Until the ref or the umpire, whatever they call it.
Damn.
Guys, stop killing him.
Yeah.
Stop killing him
Cut
for
it
1
out.
second. Yeah, just cut it out, just please. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy violent, and Americans love it. I guess that's just Americans are violent. USA, just violent country.
Fair enough.
Just very violent.
What
They
other
have
sports are
American
violent,
football. They have MMA, boxing in general
though? Boxing.
is very very
Any sport can get violent because there's always tension between the players because they want to win.
fair enough.
Basketball, not really.
I say American football is pretty violent because they just tackle anyone. But if you like technically speaking, our football, Australian football,
It's also pretty violent.
it's the same thing basically, except you can only tackle the guy with the ball, and
there's
you
always
have
fights on
no
the side.
protection
Yeah, there is
whatsoever.
there is no
At least
protection.
American footballers have like the big shoulder pads and the helmets and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But us over here, it's literally nothing. It's
What
just
are the shoulder pads for?
I don't know. I don't actually. I guess it's just to protect
The shoulders?
the shoulders.
But then, like, oh, maybe the collarbone as well. Cause
Maybe something like that.
But
Yeah.
then, shouldn't you be protecting everywhere? Just have, like, marshmallows running around, like...
like those sumo suits, those inflatable sumo suits
Yeah.
thing.
That should be a new sport, just sumo suit NFL.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that'd be
like I'm
lit.
saying, like if you think about it that way, we're pretty violent as well. Our version of football is pretty
Yeah.
violent.
What about hockey? Like, ice hockey. Ice hockey's violent.
Ice hockey is pretty violent.
Because you can, like, ram into other people.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even illegal. You just ram them into the side of the glass. Like, bruh. Canadians, come on, man. I thought you guys were nice. I seen some messed up shit on there, bro.
Yeah.
It's like they just.
I'll just be scared of like getting
business.
if I played ice hockey, I'll be really scared of like getting hit with a stick.
Would you ever go on an ice skating rink ever again in your life?
I know, I know what you're trying to get me to say, man.
Then say it.
I will never step in an ice skating rink ever again.
Why?
We're gonna tell the story?
Can we get some insight?
We're gonna tell the story.
backstory?
The ice skating. Okay, so I have what you would call severe PTSD from the sport called
And I know
ice
that he's
skating.
not lying about that. He actually does.
I have severe PTSD from ice skating, and this story goes back to 20. When was this? 18?
2018?
18 or 17?
2017, I think. I think it was end of 2017.
So we were both at a friend's birthday party. Was it?
It wasn't really a party. It was more like a get together.
Just to get together, just the friends, just with the boys and the girls.
And the girls.
Those boys and girls, which was, I don't think it was
First
a
time I've
wise
ever seen a
decision.
woman in my life.
Yeah, that was it's a pretty big night. So basically we were at an ice skating rink. This place is just, it's not like ice hockey or whatever. It's just a normal.
You just skate
rink.
around.
You just skate around. And so what happens is me and my friends, we decide to have a little race. We start to see who can go the fastest. So we're zooming along, and then I think what happens is my friend falls down behind me. So I'm laughing, and I look back at him, and I laugh at him, and then I fall down. And I fall down really hard, and I fall down with both of my arms outstretched, and they're like locked straight. And I hit the ground with my two hands like head on. And it hurts. And I fall down to the ground, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. And then I pick myself up, and I just resume skating. And we just go back to skating around. And then it's not long before I realize that I can't move my arms. Like I can't move my arms. And I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on? And then I realize that I really can't move my arms. Like,
Oh, damn.
they hurt. So I get off, I sit down, and I'm just, and it's so funny because my arms are locked in the
The position, like the outstretched position. Right?
no, just in the standing position.
Oh, okay.
Like in a,
Yeah.
character selection. That's me, just like standing there. just standing there.
Character selection.
Yeah, just that character selection pose.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can't move my arms up,
Oh,
like past
yeah.
my like torso.
Yeah.
And then, people start noticing. They're like, "Oh, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. It just kind of hurts from the fall." And then it gets to the point where I'm like, "Wait a second, this is something else." Because I literally can't move my arms. So then, we decide to cancel the party
There was like
a bit early.
10 to 15 people.
There were a
just
lot of people just crowded
you.
around me, just watching me,
Yeah.
just trying to move my arms.
Yeah.
It was a pretty surreal experience.
Yeah. And then
Just watching. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I had to rush him to ER.
Okay, so you drove me to ER.
Yeah, and people were still ice skating. It was just me.
Oh yeah,
you,
we
and,
just
like,
left.
a few others.
Yeah, and then
That we rushed him to ER.
And
What happened at the hospital? That was probably even better than what happened at ice skating, honestly, in my opinion.
what did happen at the hospital?
So what
I
happened
don't
was
remember.
we were just 5 people,
Yeah.
just waiting at four or 5. We're just waiting at ER, right? Just sitting there, and then B1 gets called over to the receptionist, and it's like, "Oh, what's your problem?" And it's like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's like, what's the matter with you?
it's like I fell over.
And then I'm just like, I fell over and now I can't move my arms. And she's like, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm guessing she works in ER. She's
probably seen
she's seen
worse.
more embarrassing things than
Yeah.
me.
But then he's like, "Oh, I fell over," and then the nurse is super chill about it. So
Yeah.
she's just like, "Oh yeah, give me your ID and stuff, and we'll have a doctor for you in like a few minutes." And then
Yeah, and then what happened?
your mom came.
My mom did come.
And,
She was confused.
yeah, and your little brother was there as well.
Mm.
And they just started asking like, "Oh, what happened?"
And I just said I fell
Fell
over.
over.
And then you guys left, I think.
Yeah.
After
and
that,
then-
and then it was just me and my mom, my brother in ER.
yeah.
ER is a very like funny place. It's a very like funny place to be in
Why?
because you're just sitting there with all these other people, right? And they're all waiting for the doctors to come and see them.
Oh.
So the entire time that you're there, you're just looking at like everyone else, and you're just trying to think. You're just trying to guess what's wrong with them.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just like this little fun game where you just look at each person there and you just like,
Do you think anyone would have guessed what you had?
probably not. Probably not. I look like the goofiest dude ever because I was sitting in a chair, but you know when you're usually sitting in a chair, you put your hands in your lap.
Mm-hmm.
But I was still in the character selection pose, so my arms were straight by my side. So I was just sitting in the chair, and my arms. I look like a NPC from a
Oh
from
my
a game,
god.
just sitting there with my arms straight by my side. It was pretty
no.
embarrassing.
Welcome, traveler.
Yeah. Hello there, kind sir.
Welcome.
And
You should have walked to the entrance of the ER, just stood there,
Yeah.
and anyone that walked past would have, hello,
hello.
welcome.
Press A to talk to me.
You crossed my path. Now we have to battle.
Yeah, but ER. I mean, it was still pretty fun though, because I never been to ER before that I can remember anyway. And everyone there was pretty chill. And yeah, the doctors came over and they looked at me and here's another, because I have another phobia. So I have a phobia of ice skating, but I also have another phobia, which is swallowing pills,
Oh,
like medicine pills.
you can't swallow pills?
I can't swallow pills.
So every medication you take is liquid?
Yeah.
Really?
Or I have to like dissolve it somehow. I don't know.
I used to be like that.
Yeah,
I used to be like that.
I'm working on it. I seriously am.
Yeah.
It takes me like a solid 30 minutes to like concentrate.
Yeah.
I have to like meditate and just like tell myself that I can swallow this pill.
I used to be like that until the age of like 16.
Yeah.
And I couldn't swallow pills.
Yeah.
I just had it like, I don't know if my gag reflex was like just really
I
sensitive,
think that's me. Yeah.
but I could not.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
But then one day I was just like, dude, if I don't eat this, I'm gonna die. So I just yeeted that down my throat.
That's
man.
that's what happens to me when I have to.
Mm,
I just like, you have to or you're gonna die, man.
yeah.
So but so I was in the ER and the nurse comes over to me and she hands me these pills. Yeah, and she says you have to swallow these. And I'm in a room full of injured people looking at me. Like the pressure was unbelievable
Oh,
swallow these pills. with my damaged arm.
Damn.
So my mom had to put the pills in my mouth. And then give me the water. And I would just sit there with my arms by my side like an NPC trying to swallow these pills. It was incredibly hard. The pressure was so intense, but you know, I did it. I was pretty proud of myself, and luckily,
big ups.
yeah. Luckily, there was no broken bones,
Mm.
which I was really.
I think it's just
I was
trauma.
kind of relieved that I didn't break any bones, but at the same time, I was kind of hoping that I had broken a bone.
Have you ever broken a bone? Yet?
I haven't. That's
me neither.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I was kind of hoping that I had
Just want to cast.
broken. Yeah, because I just wanted.
All the cool kids had a cast.
Yeah, I just wanted to know what it felt like to break a bone
Mm.
and like have a broken bone. So I was like, I was like, yay! But then I was like, ah.
I had a similar incident to you when I was like 12 or 13.
Hmm.
But I didn't fall over or anything. It was just one day I was out playing in the yard, and it was really hot. And as a way to cool off, I started spraying water. Right, like we had a trampoline
Just
back
on
then.
you.
We had a trampoline back then.
Yeah.
So we put like the sprinkle on, and it just wet the trampoline.
Oh.
We jumped on it.
That's kind of dangerous.
No, that's not the part. That's not the important part, right? The trampoline was fine.
Yeah.
We played, and then I got wet from the trampoline. Blah 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 blah. That night, I started to feel really sick
Oh.
for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sleep, and then I thought it was just like a regular cold, so I just tried to sleep, and then in the morning, I only got like 3 hours of sleep. But in the morning, I woke up and I couldn't move any part of my body. Like everything hurt
Oh, what the?
when I couldn't even walk.
Yeah.
Like that's how bad it was.
Yeah.
All I could do was just sit up and lie back down. Like
Like
I'm
an
not even-
NPC.
it was like I was literally an NPC, right? And then I don't know why, but like every bone in my body hurt to move, even my fingers, and I was like just like stiff, right, everywhere, like every bone, even down to like my legs, right? And then day one passed, and my parents were like, "All right, just like we'll let you like rest today." And school had already started. It was like the first day of school for that year, and I never missed first day of school like ever, but that was the first time I did. And I was like in bed for like 3 days straight, just not able to move, right?
How did you go to the toilet?
I had a bucket.
Wait, actually.
I'm not lying. I had a bucket. I had a bucket, right? I don't. It's not my proudest moment,
Yeah.
but I was also 13, so I don't really care.
So that's pretty old. I mean, 13 is still like pretty.
It's pretty old, but like it's just like your early teen years.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You do embarrassing stuff.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
So I had a bucket.
I thought you were like 7.
No.
Yeah,
no.
it's like you're
I was
13.
Had a bucket, and then fourth day, my parents decided to take me to the hospital. So we get to the hospital, and because I couldn't move, I'm like trying my hardest to walk. So I look like Minecraft Steve walking. It's not a joke. It's actually very, very depressing. I look like Minecraft Steve walking, right? And we take it really slow. Get to the. It was the exact same ER that I sent you
Oh,
to,
okay.
right? And like I saw pretty horrific stuff there. I saw a guy who had like a massive cut right here, and inside his cut was like gravel.
Oh.
Because I think he was working construction and just stuff happened, but like it was really bad.
I didn't see the stuff like that.
Yeah, but this was like late at night. This is like 9, 10
Yeah.
p.m. at night, right? Because my parents kind of got fed up of me not being able to move.
And just like pooping in a bucket.
No. Pooping pooping was like I had to like make a conscious effort
Okay.
to go to the toilet.
but peeing in the
peeing
bucket.
was in the bucket.
In the bucket.
Pooping was not in the bucket. All right, just to confirm that. Pooing, number 2, not in the bucket. Number 1 in the
Yeah,
bucket.
you have some dignity.
I had some dignity. I did have some dignity. Just like the remainder.
Yeah.
So what happened was, my parents got really scared because they're like, "Oh, what if he has leukemia?" And I was like, "What the hell is that?
Yeah, at 13.
Like, what the hell is that?" And they're like, "So, like some sort of like blood related like disease.
Yeah.
You could die." And I'm like, bruh. Hey, you can't do like that, fam. And then I got like a blood I like taking blood tests for some reason. It's just really satisfying to look
Doesn't
at
it hurt?
Not for me.
Really? I haven't had a blood test in ages, so I don't remember, but I thought it hurt
but
a lot.
I got a blood test, and they're like, "Oh no, you don't have leukemia. You're fine." And I'm like, "Yay!" And they asked me to take some pills, and I still had that phobia of like swallowing pills, so that was really tough for me.
Yeah.
And I think one of my parents got angry. They were like, "Swallow the pill." They're like, "Shut up!" I'm like, "I'm trying, help!" And then they're like, because you can't crush this pill. It's like a capsule.
Yeah, I hate those ones, dude.
Because like where the inside's like, it's like liquid, I think, inside, right? Or
Yeah.
like I don't know what it is, but like it's like a hard plastic outer shell,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm like, I finally eat it, and then like a week or two later, I get better. And I think they just said it was like some sort of like virus.
Oh.
It was a virus, but like yeah, you can cure it because it's just like you need like antibodies. So yeah, that was basically my childhood ER experience. No, it was pretty wild, honestly, being bedridden for like 3 days.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before. Being paralyzed.
It actually felt like I was paralyzed. It
Yeah.
was the
How did
wildest.
the virus? Did they say like how you get the virus?
No, they didn't.
It's probably from wet trampolines.
It was probably something to do with the water
With
and
the
the trampoline.
trampoline?
Yeah,
Who knows?
yeah.
Or maybe you're just faking it so you don't have to go to school.
If I faked it, I would not pee in the bucket. If I had a choice, I would not pee in the bucket.
Yeah.
It was very wild.
Fantastic.
Anything else happened when you were like young that was pretty embarrassing?
A lot
I-
of things have happened.
Being bedridden was eating
Yeah.
pills was I eventually got over that and just learned to just swallow them.
Do you have a phobia actually? Because I said two of my phobias.
Uh,
Just ice skating and swallowing
I
pills.
never really had a phobia, but I've kind of developed a fear for like things with like holes in them.
What's it called?
Tryptophobia.
Tryptophobia.
But it's not like confirmed. It's not like as severe as everyone else's. Like tryptophobia, people that actually have tryptophobia might like they can't.
Yeah, they can't go
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
They can't like
I can
touch.
still look at it, but then if I look at it for too long, I kind of get like creeped out.
I think that's everyone though. I don't think anyone looks at that and just goes like, "Yeah, I'm up for that."
Yeah, true. It's just weird. I don't really have any phobias apart from that.
Mm.
I think. Oh, maybe like horror, but horror is not really a phobia. It's just normal.
That is a phobia.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't watch anything horror.
Horror movies.
Yeah,
What's the scariest movie you've ever seen?
probably Chucky. When I was
Oh,
young.
you see Chuck.
The young like the
I haven't
old-
seen.
the older
I haven't
versions.
seen that.
Yeah, when I was younger, back when the CGI and stuff was not as good.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chucky,
Chucky.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Mm-hmm. No, because like, why did we start talking about like this stuff? Oh, it's because of America and like sports, right? Like violent sports.
Oh, you want to go back to that?
Like boxing?
Yeah, boxing.
Jake Paul?
Jake Paul
That's
versus Anison Gibb. That happened.
That did happen. I mean,
Amazing fight. I gotta
I
say.
really expected Aniston to win.
I didn't expect him to win. I mean, I didn't really know who Anison Gibb was. I'm gonna be honest.
I expected him to
But
win.
I did want him to. I did want him to win.
Yeah, I want him to win purely off my dislike for Jake Paul. I don't
Yeah.
know why, but I just don't like Jake Paul.
I prefer Logan over Jake.
But props to Jake for winning. That was
I guess he was.
so. What's gonna happen? Does this mean he gets to
I guess he
fight
does.
KSI?
He's gonna verse KSI. For those of you who don't know, Anison Gibb and I mean, I'm sure you guys know, but Anison Gibb and Jake Paul fought, and Jake Paul won in
Yeah,
the
like-
first round.
Yeah, in like 3 minutes,
In the
right?
in like 2 seconds or something.
Yeah, like
And,
this guy got like knocked down hard.
Mm.
But then
I mean,
I was watching-
feels bad to like for like the people who were like who bought tickets
yeah,
and came to see the fight just to see 5 minutes.
yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah,
The
and
tickets
even
would have
all
been
those people who like
expensive.
paid for the streaming service to watch the fight.
Yeah,
Imagine all those fans staying up late just to see.
like a 5-minute fight.
Yeah, exactly. That's bad.
Yeah, that would be such a rip off,
Mm.
honestly. Yeah, but like, if you were to predict who would win, KSI or Jake Paul, I would still say KSI.
I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like KSI versus Logan, right? It was very, very close, and I even thought like for a second that Logan was better, like he was winning
But I think
for a second, But
the difference
then,
between KSI and Logan is if KSI is just not a sore loser. Like KSI is such a meme at this point. It's like if he lost, he would just own up, be like, "Yeah, man, I just took an L today." But then like,
Logan's like, "Oh, I sneezed 3 times.
yeah, I was like, I was having a cold.
Oh, I'm sick." I saw a comment on the Jake Paul versus Anison fight, and the comment was after Jake Paul loses to KSI, "Oh, I had coronavirus."
Oh no, oh no, that's a yikes, man.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I think KSI will win. I'm hoping that my boy KSI pulls it through. I want KSI to win.
KSI's like a block. He's got really big,
KSI is pretty thick.
thick, man.
He's pretty thick. Yeah.
Yeah, KSI's thick. Maybe they should add him to Smash.
Add KSI to Smash.
Yeah, Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC.
Yeah.
I'll buy that. I'll cop that shit real fast, man. KSI.
What would his attacks be? His special attacks.
Probably more boxing related. But then he had a Fortnite phase once, and then
His neutral B. What's his neutral B? His neutral special. Just be a punch.
Babatunde.
The Babatunde. The Babatunde punch.
Yeah.
What's his up B? What's his recovery?
Up B would probably just be like an uppercut. Like it would be
Uppercut?
he could be like Little Mac.
Little
pretty,
Mac,
pretty
yeah.
boxing related. But then his final smash is just all the sidemen come together.
And just start beating him up.
All the sidemen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the thickest smash character?
Who's the thickest? Is this only female, or can we include male characters?
Thickest non-female character.
Oh, but we're not talking about female character. Thickest Smash character. King DDD is pretty.
King Dedede is thick.
King DDD is pretty. He's pretty dummy thick.
Dude, he is pretty dummy thick.
Yeah.
Wario is also pretty dummy thick.
Wario, like in relation to his height,
Yeah.
he's probably like the thickest.
Mm.
From if you're talking about height to thick ratio, then Wario is pretty thick.
He's wide boy.
Yeah, but
He is
I think
wide boy.
thickest is DDD.
DDD.
Or
Yeah.
what's the other one? King K. Rool. King K.
He was
Rool's
fat.
King K. I mean, you can say that about D. Okay, what's thick? What is thick?
Because DDD is thick all around. Like from head to toe, he's pretty thick. King K. Rool looks like an upside down ice cream cone. He's got like a really pointy head, and
That's
then
true.
it's just like a round sphere.
That's true.
But then when he goes into his neutral air, which is a
It
beach
just
ball,
becomes a beach ball.
that's thick. That's thick. Yeah, you know.
All right. Okay, King DDD then.
It would
Okay,
have
how
to be
about how about female characters? Thickest Smash character.
Ooh,
It's a female.
that's a good point, actually. Well, the obvious one's probably like Wii Fit Trainer or Zero Suit, right?
Mhm.
Those are the obvious ones.
Mhm.
Is Kirby a female? Kirby's the ball.
That's the thickest you can get.
Dude,
Wait,
Kirby's
is
the ball.
Kirby a female?
I think Kirby's a male. Let me search it up.
Kirby.
Or maybe no gender, right?
Oh, he could. Yeah, he could be. What's it? Non-binary. Is that the word? Non-binary.
Yeah,
I'm not too sure myself.
Japanese sources do not confirm Kirby's gender. So he, I think they just confirmed Kirby's gender. Neutral pronouns for a broader, more universal appeal in the Japanese market. But they do refer to Kirby with masculine pronouns.
Oh, okay, so he's generally
Generally a male.
a male, but he can change to a female.
But Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff.
Because Jigglypuff's final smash,
Oh, she gets super thick.
that's big,
She gets wide thick, dummy thick.
dummy thick,
Yeah.
bro. Dummy thick.
I was just gonna say that Kirby and Mike Wazowski is like kind of the same. Think about it.
How? You saying Mike Wazowski's thick?
No, because I'm saying they're like the same form.
Oh.
Because they're both a head with arms and legs.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Wazowski in Smash.
Dude, if they add him.
Okay, let's talk about who you want most in Smash. Because just as
It can be from any universe,
yeah,
right?
because at the time of recording this, Byleth, the 5th Smash character, has just come out.
Yeah.
And obviously, many people are disappointed.
I hate that. I hate Byleth.
Yeah,
hate
I don't
Byleth,
mind
I
it,
just
but
hate the fact that
it's another
it's
Fire
got
Emblem.
added, yeah.
Yeah.
They just need
So
to stop. Hashtag stop Fire Emblem.
hashtag stop Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So who do
Sakurai, if
you
you're-
want most in Smash? There's a lot. I can't think of a lot.
There's actually a lot. Off the top of my head, KSI.
KSI.
KSI. No, KSI is as a Mii Fighter skin. That'd be
Oh, as a brawler.
brawler. That's a
That
brawler.
would be pretty cool.
Yeah. But off the top of my head, I would probably want to see like a Sesame Street character.
Oh, like Big Bird.
Big Bird or
Big
like
Bird.
Elmo.
Elmo.
Dude, if
Who's a trash dude?
Oscar the Grouch.
Oh yeah, Oscar.
Dude, what if they like added Patrick Star?
Oh,
If they added
SpongeBob,
or SpongeBob or Squidward,
that'd be pretty cool.
Mr. Krabs,
Yeah.
Sandy Cheeks, then she would be the thickest.
Oh, I mean, my ultimate number one is Waluigi.
They're never gonna add him.
Like
They're never
I know
gonna-
they're never gonna add him.
Why though? You have like Nintendo said every fighter will be in this edition
I
of
don't know.
Super
I
Smash.
guess it's because he's already an item. You know, the assist trophy thing.
Then get rid of the item.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Get rid of the item. Put him as an actual character. Add more to the story. You got your lore. Like originally,
Yeah, I know.
assist trophy turned fighter, mind of its own. That's content.
Yeah, no.
Sakurai, if you're listening, all right. If you're listening,
He actually knows. Sakurai.
of course you know.
He knows that people want
People want
Waluigi. Like
Waluigi.
he's acknowledged the fact. He's like, we know that you know that you want Waluigi.
Watch him release Waluigi, but then charge us like $70.
I'm pretty sure he'll still be like the most popular character, dude.
People
I
would
would
buy
buy
him for $70.
I would buy him for $70.
Yeah,
It's Waluigi.
but the biggest marketing technique, if I worked for Nintendo marketing,
Yeah,
release Waluigi for 1 hour.
just
You
one
can
hour.
only buy Waluigi for 1 hour, right?
Wouldn't that just crash like the online shop?
Yeah, but then if you're then people can resell Waluigi
Like have
for
a
like
license.
millions of dollars. I'm telling you right now. You only release him for 1 hour, and once that 1 hour passes, you're not allowed to buy Waluigi ever again. And you sell him for like what? You sell him for like
Yeah.
what, $20
Yeah,
just to get Waluigi? People would buy that. People would suck that shit right up.
I would.
What about you said Minecraft Steve, right? I remember we were talking about.
Oh, we
this.
said we talked about this before.
Yeah.
Yes, Minecraft Steve is probably like my second most wanted character.
Yeah,
That'll be
Minecraft
pretty.
Steve
Minecraft
is-
Steve. There's a lot more.
Jake the dog.
Jake the dog.
Any of the Adventure Time characters. Jake the dog has so many possibilities.
Yeah, because he can like transform and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah, I know. But I think they're gonna focus more on more like Japanese games.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Japanese games, I guess, but like
Hello Kitty. If they release Hello Kitty, dude, I'll be so hyped, man. I'll be so happy. Imagine getting downbeat or like spiked by
Hello Kitty.
That's instant disrespect. Just losing to Hello Kitty is instant disrespect.
Yeah.
So that's our thoughts on not Minecraft. Smash.
So what do we talk about this episode? So at the start we talked about coronavirus. Stay safe, stay smart, stay alert.
Stay healthy.
Don't panic. That's the biggest thing.
That's the biggest.
It's not a huge issue. It's just, I mean, it's a huge issue.
Yeah,
I guess.
But it's all in the head.
It's all in the head.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's all in the body.
Just have common sense, basically, right? Don't over stress yourself because of media. Media plays a big part.
And then we talked about violence
Violence,
sports
in
America and
ice skating,
and
we had some crazy anecdotes.
Yep. And Anison Gibb versus Jake Paul. Yeah. How about we predict right now what's gonna happen in the Jake Paul versus KSI fight?
It's probably gonna be similar to the Logan one.
Like a lot of rounds, and then
A lot of rounds.
It's gonna become a split decision.
I don't think it's gonna be a split decision because KSI will have learnt. But at the same time, now Jake Paul knows KSI's fighting style, but KSI doesn't know Jake Paul's fighting style because it ended so quickly. So KSI is still gonna win. But I'm predicting a knockout.
Oh.
I'm predicting a knockout.
Oh. Okay. I don't think there's gonna be a knockout. I think it's just gonna be the same as Logan Paul.
Split decision.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I would love to see a knockout though.
Mhm.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. And then we talked about Smash. We talked about thick characters
For all you gamers out there.
for you, you gamers.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, we also talked about the other beta boys.
the other beta boys. Yes,
The ones
if
from
you guys are still
Kansas.
listening to us, which I highly doubt you are. Yeah,
Hey, mad props to you guys.
yeah, mad props.
Hit us up sometime.
Yeah, we can do a little collab maybe.
Yeah.
Or not.
If we're ever in your area of the world,
Yeah,
Kansas City or whatever.
Kansas City. I don't
I don't think I'd ever go to Kansas.
know. I've never been to Kansas.
I mean, if I ever went to
Every time I
America-
say Kansas, all I can think of is Wizard of Oz. Isn't that
because that's
Isn't
where
that where-
Dorothy's from, right?
Is it?
I think
I
so.
think so. That's all I can think about.
Yeah. I mean, if I ever went to America, I'll probably just go to the big cities like LA or New York.
Fair enough.
Kansas is not that big.
Mm.
But
And
yeah,
if you're listening, the other beta boys,
congrats on getting
yeah,
viewers. Right.
yeah, your
right.
podcast is pretty good. Not as good as ours.
Fact.
Yeah, ours is way, way better.
Australia is better.
Australia is better, so we are automatically better. But yeah. Sorry about stealing your name.
We didn't steal their name.
We didn't. I mean, it looks like we stole that name because we uploaded.
We didn't
later.
intentionally steal their name.
We didn't intentionally, but yeah, we apologize anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, that comes to the end of the episode. So how do we end this?
I don't know, B1. What are you thinking? Are we still gonna do this cringe outro?
Are we? Or are we just gonna end it?
I don't know. I think we should just end it.
Bye.